encouraging and empowering you to try new things. ASMR.
So I understand the point behind ASMR and all that. It's just, I just don't like it for some reason. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the New 52A channel. Like I said, all about encouraging and empowering you to try new things. And this week we have something that we got to do with some of the youth from my church. This week, the new thing I got to do was run an escape room. I've talked about Andrea, my wife, on this channel a lot, and just when you think that she's finally run out of talent, she comes up with another one. About a year or so ago, she decided to come up with an escape room, meaning she built it herself. She went online, found out how to design one, and then she has designed not only one, but 2 escape rooms that we have the youth from our church come over and do. We invite people over to hang out and do it. It's a fun time with friends and family. But there was a problem that came up this time. This time when we invited the teens over, there were so many kids that we couldn't have just one person running an escape room. We needed 2 people. And up until this point, Andrea had been the only one to run an escape room. And so we needed someone to run the first one while she ran the second one. So I stepped up to the plate and I ran the first one. Even though the last time I had done the escape room was way back last year, so not really remembering anything. And when it comes to running an escape room or being the watcher, you have to be able to understand the room well enough so that if the group gets stuck, you know the right clue to give them to help them go on. You might actually hurt them even worse if you give them the wrong clue or if you give them the wrong hint. And both groups made it out with time to spare, one more than the other. One was close. I still think though that one of the things that surprised me about this was that I was actually very nervous to try this thing, which if you think about it, the things I've done in the past weeks haven't really been any different, but this one had me nervous, and I tried to think about why that was, and it kind of came to the point of doing new things in front of people. So often a lot of the new things that we do, or a lot of new things that we try, we kind of like to do it by ourselves. That way if we do wind up failing, or if we do wind up not liking it, we don't have to be an embarrassment to ourselves, and that we're not embarrassing ourselves in front of others. But sometimes that's just not possible. In order to do new things, sometimes you have to be willing to do it in front of people. A great example of this is the band that I'm a part of at my church. There are people who join the band who have never been on a band before, and their first 1 or 2 times up on stage, they are terrified because they are putting themselves out, trying something new in front of a bunch of people. And if they mess up, everyone gets to see it. I think that there is a trade-off though, because when you do get to do new things in front of people, you get to see when you succeed, the satisfaction, and you get to enjoy succeeding in front of other people. Like for example, the kids who I ran the escape room for had no idea that I had never done it before, but I got to see them enjoy it, which I never would have gotten to see if I would have just bowed out and had someone else do it. So when you're trying new things, don't be afraid of trying something new with other people around. Now, once again, you want to make sure that you're ready for whatever new thing you're going to do, but don't be afraid that there are people around you. Some people might say they have stage fright, although most people don't. They're just afraid of failing in front of others. There's a difference there. So that's it for this week. Running an escape room. You might notice that these videos are getting a little shorter, and there's a reason for that. You're going to find that out in the next couple of weeks. New 52 is going to take a different trajectory in the second half of 2019, but I'll wait to tell you about that in another video. Until then, it's dinner time, and I can smell it from here, and it smells delicious. Andrew's also a good cook. Good cook.